Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's recipe will be Tinga de Pollo con Chile Chipotle. If you are interested in learning how to make this delicious recipe, keep on watching. So here we have our pot with 9 cups of water and 4 chicken breasts. To this pot, we're going to be adding the following ingredients, which are 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 bay leaf, 1/4 of a piece of onion, 2 garlic cloves, and 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. It doesn't have to be this brand. You can use whatever brand of chicken bouillon you have on hand. After adding the ingredients, we're going to cover up our pot and bring it to a boil. Once our chicken breasts are boiling, we are going to turn down the heat to medium, and we're going to let them cook for maybe 25-30 minutes. So here we got our 4 chicken breasts fully cooked. The cooking time was 25 minutes. So if the chicken breasts you have on hand are somewhat close to the size I'm showing you here, then that's probably a good amount of time. 25 minutes for your chicken breast. Or it's very easy to check your chicken to see if it's fully or ready. You can just pull the chicken off the chicken breast as you're seeing here. If the chicken falls off easily, then yeah, they're ready. So now we are going to start shredding our chicken. I have my container ready, so let's get started. Here I am shredding the chicken. The size or the thickness or how thin you want your chicken is really up to you. I don't like my chicken very thin or very thick. This is the size that I like. But, if you want yours thicker or thinner, it's totally fine. This is personal preference. Also, if you want to use a fork to shred your chicken, if that's easier for you, then you go on right ahead. To me, I personally can't do it with a fork. To me, it's easier to use my hands. But, whatever works for you is totally fine. So, here we are, just shredding our chicken, getting it ready for our tostadas. So our chicken is shredded. We are going to set this aside and we are going to start slicing some onion. Here I have 1 onion. It's like about medium size, but we're only going to use half of that onion, not a whole one. So here we have half our onion. As you can see, I cut it like lengthwise to make it easier to chop because, we don't want our onion rolling around or, cutting ourselves. So just slicing it thinly in little half shape sizes. And we are going to be using the whole half onion, as you can see, because that's kind of what gives our chicken, our tinga, its flavor, besides the chipotle. So now that we have our onion sliced, we're going to set that to the side and we are going to start making our sauce for our tinga. We need 3 tomatoes, 3 chile chipotles, 1 cup of chicken broth, which is the same broth where I cooked my chicken breasts. And you can use more chile chipotle if you like very spicy food, but me personally, I don't like very spicy food. So 3 chile chipotles to me is perfect. It makes it very tolerable even for kids, which I have some and they like it very much. So now here we are, just chopping up our tomatoes, giving the blender a little help. Make it easier to blend. We're going to be putting in our 3 chile chipotles in our blender, and 1 cup of chicken broth. And we're going to cover it up and blend it. As you saw, I did not add extra salt when I blended the sauce, and that's because the chicken broth, you know, it already had salt and it had the chicken bouillon, which makes it, you know, it gives it a good taste. Once we start sauteing our chicken and add the salt and add the sauce, then, you know, we can check to see if it needs extra salt. So now here we have our pan. I have approximately 3 or 4 tablespoons of canola oil. You can use EVOO if you prefer that, or corn oil. You know, the oil you use is up to you. I always use canola. That's what I like. So our pan, the oil, it's pretty hot now, so carefully we're gonna put in our onions and saute them. We're gonna saute our onions until they have a clear color on them, which will be probably around 3 minutes. So now, you know, we're just tossing them slowly, carefully, because the oil is pretty hot and sometimes it does tend to splatter, and we don't want that. So it's been about 3 minutes. As you can see, our onions look a lot more clear than when we first put them in our pan. So now we're going to incorporate our chicken with the onions. Okay, so our chicken and our onions have been cooking together for around 5 minutes. As you can see right here, when you are doing this process, you need to make sure that your chicken is not sticking to your pan. Otherwise, you need to add more oil to keep the chicken very moist. So after that step, our chicken is ready for the sauce. So we're going to pour the sauce over our chicken and give it a little stir. Make sure you get every drop of chipotle sauce in there. So now we brought our chicken, well, we covered our chicken and we brought it to a boil. After we do this, well, once we bring our chicken to a boil, you want to check the meat to see if it's lacking salt. I tasted mine and I felt like it needed a little bit more, but that's personal preference. If you taste your tinga and it tastes good to you, then you can leave it like that. You don't have to add extra salt. So once you do this, you're going to cover it up again, but bring down the heat to a medium or medium low, and we're going to let all this cook for around 15 minutes or until all those ingredients just, you know, blend nicely together. So it's been 15 minutes, as you can see. Our chicken is nice and juicy, and this baby is ready to be served. So here comes my favorite part, preparing the tostadas. So we're going to take it off the heat, and here are our ingredients for our tostadas. As you can see, we have tostadas, lettuce, sour cream, queso cotija, and avocado. The avocado is optional. I had an extra one in my fridge, so I decided to use it, but that is up to you. So we grated our cheese. I have my sour cream. I chopped my lettuce, and I've got my avocado ready. So there are two ways that I like to prepare my tostadas. I'm going to show you both ways. Which one you prefer will be up to you. One, I like to add sour cream to the bottom of my tostada. And I like it because, you know, I don't know, that's just my preference. And my second option is with beans. I had homemade beans, so I just fried some up. If you are interested in learning how to cook your own beans, you can just leave me a little comment on the comment section, and I will gladly make a video for you on how to make your beans. After this, we're gonna add our chicken to our tostadas. And don't be greedy on the chicken, you know, just pile it up on there, because like that is the best part, the tinga. So after we add our chicken to the tostadas, we're gonna add some shredded lettuce. If lettuce is not something you like, you can leave it out, that's optional. Maybe you could even switch it up for spinach if you prefer that, or cabbage. After this, we're gonna add our shredded cheese. Sorry. Just pile it on there. Well, here you have it. Our tostadas de tinga de pollo con chile chipotle. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Muchísimas gracias por ver el video de hoy. Espero que haya sido de su agrado. And for my non-Spanish speaking subscribers, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comment section. Give it a thumbs up, share the video, and thank you all so very much for watching. Besitos, hasta la próxima.